Your Name, Kimi no Nawa, review without spoilers. And let's go. Your Name came out in 2016, and it's the third most successful Japanese film, right after Spirited Away and Demon Slayer, earning around $390 million. The director is Makoto Shinkai, and after this he will go on to make Weathering with You. What does Your Name do right, and which sweet spots did it hit in order to warrant this kind of success? At its core, this movie is a romantic story about two young ones with supernatural elements. And let us be clear from the start, those supernatural elements are exactly what takes this movie from ordinary to extraordinary. The main characters are a young girl from rural part of Japan, Mitsuha, and she dreams of the lights of the big city, and Taki, a high schooler from a big city of Tokyo. Suddenly and unannounced, these two start to switch bodies with each other. At first, they think that they are just vividly dreaming, but after some time, they realize that they are actually switching bodies, which forces them to live out that day pretending to be the other, fulfilling social and business obligations to each other. At this point here, it is already clear why is this movie such a success. Reactions of the main characters on the new foreign body, as well as their reactions to situations in which they are forced to improvise, are very endearing, fun and interesting to watch. It is worth noting that their bodies switch without their acceptance, nor do they want to. Since they are quite different types of personalities, they help out each other when they are inhabiting the body of the other. So, Mitsuha manages to score a date for Taki with his boss, and Taki makes Mitsuha the most popular girl in her school. All this is showcased with absolutely amazing animation, one of the most beautiful ones we have ever seen. This movie is worth a shot just because of the animation. It is that spectacular. But no movie could have possibly achieved all these millions of dollars of success on animation alone. Animation is just one of the factors, albeit a really important one. The thing that makes this movie really stand out and be a unique experience in the hearts of millions are the second and the third act of the movie, when we switch from quasi-romantic comedy with supernatural elements into what is almost a completely different genre, which is done by the director in an exceptional way, with few skillfully performed twists and reveals about the storyline and explanation how these supernatural elements actually work. The success and brilliance of Your Name lies in precisely those moments, and they are big spoilers. In our next video, Your Name, Story from the Anime, we're gonna dive headfirst into the story, twists, turns and conclusions that happen, and try to figure out which of these elements made this movie a truly unique experience to watch. As for this review, if you haven't watched Your Name already, I urge you to check it out immediately. It is written very intelligently. Love and romance are believable and not boring, and comedy is pretty good, although there's not much of it. There are beautifully executed emotional moments during the middle and the end part of the movie, and they really warrant praise on their own. But the thing that holds your attention the most, and the thing that drew millions of people in this story, is the intelligent setup and premise of the storyline itself. This smart of a setup, with just enough cool supernatural elements, which are there to help the story push on forward and not hinder it, are crucial for the narrative, but they are not the main part of the narrative. The center of the whole story are two ideas. The first idea is less original but always popular. Love conquers all, and it is depicted in a pretty good way, especially at the end of the movie. The second idea, which is the center of the whole story, is idea of dreams, dreaming and forgetting. Just like you, when you wake up after dreaming the whole night and realize that those dreams are fading away, no matter how much you try to remember them. The idea that you're able to forget extremely important things just because you only dreamt of them is really astounding. You can even forget how your loved one looks like or sounds like, just as easily as a dream where you are chased by mindless titans. What differentiates a dream that represents literally love and other dreams that are more mundane, banal? Why are some dreams doomed to be forgotten and other dreams warrant sacrifice of everything you have, perhaps even your life, in order to just remember them and make them a regular part of your life? Well, in order to clarify that big aspect of the story, we will have to spoil it. So, in our next video, Your Name Story from the Anime, we're going to explain in great detail what and how things happen in the second and third act of this movie. Until then, the only thing we can do is to recommend this movie from the bottom of our hearts. A movie of this quality do not come often, and you should really give it a shot. That's it for spoiler-free review of Your Name. Stand by for a spoiler-heavy review of Your Name. That's it for today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on social networks, and check out other videos on the channel. See you next time. Bye bye.